So my name is Dr. Wiba Boer. I'm the CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, and so the Tony Elumelu Foundation is the one that's executing on this project. So ultimately, I'm the overall person in charge of making this a reality.
Hi, my name is Parminder Veer. I'm the Director of Entrepreneurship at the Tony Elumelu Foundation. So today was the announcement of the program. Over the last few months, we've been working on creating the foundation and the framework for the program. So today was the formal announcement. The announcement that Mr. Tony Elumelu is investing $100 million of his own personal wealth in empowering African entrepreneurs. Going forward from now, we will now mount an awareness-raising campaign to basically across all the multiple media platforms, across the networks, across the Multiply organization, to spread the word about the program.
The setting up of the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program was driven basically by a realization that I was born in Africa, educated in Africa, grew up in Africa, I've done business in Africa, I've managed to achieve some level of success in Africa, and at some point begin to ask yourself questions, what next? And I felt that I should help to create economic opportunity, economic access to other people. I should help to institutionalize the luck that I benefited from. I should help to democratize that institutionalized luck so that the opportunity is created for many other people across the continent. I realize that Africa needs the private sector to develop. And I realize that private sector starts from entrepreneurship. And so if we can grow our entrepreneurs, then we'll help to create the future leaders of Africa. That is how and why the Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Program was launched. And second one was discussing with my family, my wife and family, that how much can we put into this, and agreeing that we should commit $100 million to this initiative.
Well, we wanted to do something that was really at scale and something that would really transform Africa. And we've spent the last 4 years as a foundation experimenting with different ways that we could impact entrepreneurs at different stages of their business development. And we took the lessons that we learned from that and basically put it into one new package and have now created this much, much larger, ambitious program. And so really the point of it is that we wanted to do something that would be much bigger and that could really, really, really impact and change entrepreneurs for generations to come.
Dr. Wiba Boer is the CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. He's been the CEO for the past 4 years. And Parminder is, you know our background, we know how to run businesses, we know how to start business, and we also know how to turn around businesses. And we realize that this program will not succeed if we do not have a proper leadership around it. And proper leadership as in someone who has a passion for entrepreneurship and also somebody who has the ability to execute. Hence the choice for Parminder, and with the support of the Foundation Wiba and the support of the larger Els Holdings family, will help to realize the intent for which the entrepreneurship program has been founded.
Well, everyone talks about no access to capital, but that is just one of the issues. Many times there's the know-how. Young entrepreneurs and new entrepreneurs don't have an idea how to do a business plan, for example, feasibility study, knowing the basics about their personal finances. So these are some of the things that make it almost impossible to succeed long before the capital issue comes into question. Building the right team, the human resource is the most fundamental foundation of any successful business. So there are many, many important things that make a business succeed. It's not just about capital, but we all talk about access to capital as being the fundamental issue there.
Okay, so the 95% is specifically Nigeria. Across Africa, it sort of varies from country to country. First of all, it's an incredibly difficult enabling environment. The government itself doesn't necessarily have things in place that make it easy to do business here, right from registration to taxation and all those issues. A lot of those things are being sorted out, and our work with the National Competitiveness Council of Nigeria is actually focusing on advising the government on what are the specific things they can do to remove some of those obstacles. But really the enabling environment is not that good. Secondly, without proper power, any business in Nigeria is going to cost more to run than most other places in the world, because we have to get diesel generators, etc. And that alone drives up the cost of business substantially. So if power was solved in Nigeria, it's not just about that I get to have lights at home or school or whatever. It actually will completely unlock the entrepreneurship in this country, and will make Nigerian businesses suddenly that much more competitive.
There'll be people partnered who've done similar businesses before. It's a network of about 500 mentors from across the globe. So they'll look at each of the different the winners and partner them with the suitable mentor, so that they'll have access to the knowledge, the experience, and so on of their mentors.